Hello there, my name is Richard McMahon from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to pass a pilot interview. Now, it does not matter what kind of pilot interview you have coming up, the questions and suggested answers will make a significant difference to your preparation, so please do make sure you stick around and watch the video from beginning to end. Now, before I get into those all-important questions and answers for your pilot interview, a very warm welcome to this tutorial. That's me there in the centre. My name is Richard McMahon, and I've been helping people to pass their interviews for over 20 years now, and I always focus on providing you with high-scoring answers that you can't find anywhere else. Now, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button below the video, and that way you're not going to miss out on any of the weekly tutorials that I'm uploading, and I would also very much appreciate it if you gave the video a like. Thank you very much. Let's get straight into those pilot interview questions and answers. So, question number one of your pilot interview. Tell me about yourself and why you want to become a pilot with our airline. So there's two specific sections to this question. Tell us about yourself and why you've chosen our airline. Here we go. I'm a highly organised, professional and analytical person who has the right qualities, attributes and temperament to become a competent pilot with your airline. Now, I fully understand and acknowledge that with the role of a pilot, there comes a huge amount of responsibility, and the experiences I have gained in life so far, coupled with my strong work ethics and dedication, make me the perfect candidate, I believe, for this position. Now, I want to become a pilot with your airline because, having researched your history and your future plans, you are clearly an airline who has a strong reputation amongst your passengers, and I feel I would be supported in the role to enable me to carry out my duties to the highest standards possible. So that's a strong answer. It's full of positive keywords and phrases, and it gets you off on the right footing during that first pilot interview question. Next one. Tell me about our airline and what has attracted you to us specifically. So tell me about our airline and what has attracted you to us. Here we go. I've chosen your airline for three specific reasons. Now, the first reason is you have a great reputation with your passengers and travellers, which means providing I carry out my duties as a pilot to the high standards expected, I will have employment as a pilot with you for many years to come. Secondly, your reputation within the aviation industry is second to none. I carried out quite a lot of extensive research before applying for this pilot position, both online and offline, and the people I spoke to had nothing but praise for your commitment to improving the services you offer and also supporting your aircrew and ground crew staff alike. Finally, you clearly have exciting plans for the future of the airline, and I would feel proud to be a part of that journey and to also help you achieve your business, financial and environmental objectives. So that's quite a smart answer. You've demonstrated you've done your research into their airline, and you've got three specific reasons why you want to join them. Next question. As a pilot, you need to be a strong leader. What qualities are needed to become an effective leader? So as a pilot, it's okay having the knowledge, the technical know-how to fly the aircraft. However, you also need to be a leader. So here's my suggested answer to that question. To be effective as a leader, you need to be calm under pressure, make effective decisions that are based on safe practices and fact, show determination, resilience and accountability, and also be passionate about the work that you do. You also need to act as a positive role model and be dedicated to your employer's values and their mission. Be a great communicator, lead by example, and finally, always act with honesty and integrity at all times. So it's another great answer that demonstrates that you know the qualities and attributes required to be an effective leader, because you're the person who has to take responsibility at all times. Now, I'm going to give you some more pilot interview questions and answers, but if you'd like to download all 20, the full set of 21 pilot interview questions and answers, click the link right now that's appeared there in the top right-hand corner of the video. It will take you through to my website here, passmyinterview.com, where you can download the full set of 21 pilot interview questions and high-scoring answers. Let's move on to the next question. Now, as a pilot, why is it important to have strong communication skills? Here we go. You need to have strong communication skills for several reasons, but primarily you need them for safety reasons. Firstly, whilst communicating with air traffic control, you need to give clear, accurate and concise information, and conversely, you also have to listen to and follow their instructions as and when they provide them. You also have to have strong communication skills whilst communicating with other officers who are part of your crew and also flight attendant staff. Once again, the strong communication skills are required due to safety reasons. You also need to have accurate written communication skills whilst completing logs, as these are all legal documents that could be used in the event of an accident or investigation. Finally, you also need to have strong, calm and reassuring communication skills whilst communicating with passengers, because you are often required to give them updates over the aircraft speaker system. So again, it demonstrates that you know why you have to have the all-important strong communication skills. Next question. Describe a time when you had to take a risk whilst at work. Now, this interview question, this pilot interview question, assesses your level of risk taking. Now, the important thing to note is that you are not a risk taker. Okay, you shouldn't be a risk taker. So when you give an example, you have to give a specific one here. Describe a time when you had to take a risk whilst at work. We want to take it away from the aviation industry. So I've given an example of here where I've taken a risk which is outside of this specific job that you are being interviewed for. And I think that's important. Here we go. To be honest, I'm not a big risk taker, and I always err on the side of caution. I'm also someone who is much more comfortable following tried and tested rules and procedures. Now, the biggest risk I have ever taken was during a project I was working on for a client in a previous role. The client had requested that an expensive additional software resource was to be included within the project specification. I was concerned because the resource had not been used before by anyone, and therefore there was no external data available to analyse how effective it was. Now, from a business perspective, this was high risk because if the resource failed to perform to the necessary standards, the clients would not be eligible to pay for a portion of the project completion fee. Now, I assessed the risk and decided to proceed based on the fact we could propose an alternative if the software resource failed to function as needed. Now, the end result was the resource was a great success and the client was very happy with the end result. I guess to summarise, I would never take a risk as a pilot that either had the potential to put people or the aircraft in danger, or also the potential to jeopardise the good reputation of your airline. So you'll see there that I've moved it away from an aviation situation, and I've specified that I'm not a risk taker, and I've reiterated that at the beginning and at the end, and the reasons why I won't take risks. That's really important. Now, as I say, if you want to download all 21 pilot interview questions and answers, please do click the link above the video in the top right hand corner now, and you can have them sent to your inbox literally within 2 minutes flat. So there they are on the page, all 21 of them. Now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that tutorial useful. Like I say, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments section below the video, and I will come on here each day and I will answer them. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this presentation, and I wish you all the best in your pursuit to passing your pilot interview. Have a great day.